Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. My name is Kara Lockwood with Kara's Color Me Creative and Kara's Color Me Creative Artist in the Making. I am the owner and the creator of such groups. I have often been described as a creative freak, but that's debatable. Creative, not debatable. Freak, totally debatable. I am here with you today. I'm going to look for myself here. I used to come on every single week. Hi, Marva. I used to come on every single week and paint on Monday nights. But I have moved to a studio outside of my home. And so on Monday nights, I like to be home. And I have reclaimed my dining room. So hello, hello, hello. Let's see who's coming on. If you have not granted StreamYard permission, for some reason I can't say that word right, then it might be hard for me to see your let me mute this. Okay, who called you such things? Well, I'm sure, Marva. Hi, Pam. I'm sure. Oh, hi, Carrie. I'm sure, Marva, that you can guess who calls me a creative freak, right? Hi, Malin. I'm sure you can guess that, right? So I have my comments here. So if I see somebody who I don't know, hello, been so busy with craft fairs, haven't been able to come on. Yay. Hi, Michelle. Hi, guys. So I have a super treat for you all, and I do hope that you will do the Facebook etiquette and help small businesses out. One of my goals in my creative life is to help women who are trying to grow their creative businesses. So I have a group and I try to help them there. And I also have a business group. It's been my passion because when I started, it was definitely an uphill struggle. I definitely didn't feel like I had the support that I needed. Hi, Judy. And I, I don't want other people to be in that situation. So I do hope that you will help us small business people and help my guests by sending this out and giving her the love and going to her page and following her on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, where she's also on YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to introduce to you Miss Cindy Eaton Eklund, otherwise known as Abby Eklund, and she'll explain that to you, I'm sure. Okay, so here we go. You ready, sis? All right, let's bring her in. Add to stream. She should be popping on there.
Can you hear me? Yes, I'm in the show.
I can hear you. Look at you. She's here. How are you?
I'm great.
Woo! You guys, this is Miss Cindy. How are you? Oh my God, you look so cute.
Well, thank you.
Your hair?
The hair. I usually do a different style and color every year, so I'm embracing the curls now, and I have the purple back in. So yeah.
I love.
We're going to be creative. We have to have creative hair.
That's right. That's right. And I just for me, my hair won't stop growing. So before we know it, it's going to be down to my ankles. And I think that gets the look too, right?
Yeah.
It will be. It's true. It's true. Oh my gosh. So many people are on here saying hi to you. Your friend Lonnie and Carrie and Carrie Trematizzi and Michelle, all of your girlfriends that you know so well now.
This is.
It's so good. And I can see you all big right here. So that's kind of fun. That's kind of fun too. So if I'm looking, I feel like if I do that, it doesn't look like it here, but I'm giving you a kiss on your cheek. So just go like that and I can give you a kiss on your cheek. Anyways. Okay, you guys. So Cindy is extremely special to me. Okay. I'm sorry. So how long have we known each other?
Oh, at least, well, I've been following you at least 4 years, or stalking you.
She's so funny. So I've had my group 2.5 years, and you see, you came, I think, right when I started my group, right?
Yes, I did.
And I remember I was like, who is this? Because at that time I had 12 people only in my group. And I was like, who is this Cindy lady? And I went on Cindy's page and watched her. And I was like, oh, she's spicy and funny.
No pressure.
No, we're gonna have you tell a little bit about yourself, but for sure, Cindy is she has a wicked sense of humor that I just kind of related to a lot. So
a bit of a dry sense of humor sometimes. People don't know how to take me.
I do, and I love it. Oh my gosh, we have 32 people watching. Thank you guys for sending out for Miss Cindy too. That's good when we're using StreamYard. Facebook normally doesn't like that. So, okay, guys. So, Cindy, oh my gosh, you're going to have to tell us about that cup too in a little bit. But first, tell us a little bit about yourself, okay?
Okay. I'm Cindy. I'm from Des Moines, Iowa, and I've been doing this painting thing for 5 years now. I started when I was on sabbatical 5 years ago because I needed a stress reliever from work. And so I started up doing this, and then pretty soon decided I needed to sell some of it if I was going to keep doing it because my garage was full. So like many of us, I ended up with a booth. So I currently have a booth at the Picker Nose in West Des Moines. And actually I have 2 booths there. I have a small booth where I have my furniture and my art that I paint. And then I have a larger booth across the aisle. And that's where all of my DIY products are. So basically, if people want to buy the furniture or the art, they can in this booth. And if they don't want to do all that stuff, they can walk across the aisle and buy the stuff to do it themselves. So
yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. And I've seen that setup in your photos, and it's super cool. I think that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So were you always, before you did this, were you creative?
In different ways, yes. I mean, I have a creative career. I'm a director of communications, so I've always done marketing communications, or I started out as a newspaper reporter. So I kind of started out in writing as far as being creative, and then graphic design, and yeah.
Yeah.
But I couldn't draw a stick figure, so.
Right. Okay. Because I think we're all creative. We are all creative. I know that, right? I talk about that all the time. We are all creative, but so many of us don't think we're creative. And I didn't, I was a preschool teacher, and I didn't think I was creative at all. And it took like that stint in furniture painting to like bring out the color, into my life and start trying new things. So I think a lot of us are in that same boat where we started there, and then we just want to expand our horizons.
Yeah. And there's days I still don't think I'm creative. Today was one, so it's,
Oh, today was one of those days.
Yeah, when you start painting and you go, oh my goodness, what is this? So yeah.
What do you do when you get stuck like that? What do you do?
I just keep painting until something makes sense. And if it doesn't make sense, I move on to something else and try something different. So
yeah, walk away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Walk away, because that same canvas that was giving you a hard time will speak to you at some point. Hi, Mary Singer's on here. She's one of my friends from Texas. So how okay. I have some thoughts of things that I want to talk to you about. Okay. So, first tell us what you do also with your little friends.
Oh, with my poodles?
Yes.
And border collies? Yes, I've shown dogs since I was in my 20s. So that's been kind of my life up until painting, and then it's been both things now. But yes, I show them in conformation, in obedience, in nose work. So
yeah, and when she came to the retreat in McKinney, she brought one of her dogs, 2 of them, right?
2 of them, the 2 poodles, yes.
Yeah, but we didn't get to see them.
Oh, they're right down here.
So let me ask you this. So in this in this creative field and in your new creative career, because you're planning on retiring soon and then keeping this as your career, and I'm so excited for you because that's coming soon, right?
About a year.
Yes.
Yes, and then you can ramp it up big time.
So what about this journey has been the most difficult for you?
Putting myself out there. I'm a really good introvert, and sitting and doing things like this, or especially getting on a live of my own, is just enough to send me over the edge. So yeah, and it used to be at the very first was even showing my work. So we're making progress. It's a therapy thing.
Yeah, I know. I mean, showing your work, and that's, I think, for most people, well, doing their lives for almost everybody. Somebody said they have I love Cindy already, dogs training and painting 100%. It says Facebook user, they didn't grant the permission, and I'm trying to see it over here, but so I don't know who's saying that. Say your name. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I think that is like the struggle for everybody, is doing the lives, because a lot of us creative people are introverts. I'm definitely an introvert, but nobody would know that anymore because it's just gotten beaten out of me. But I feel it, and I curl myself up into a little ball sometimes after too much together time.
Yes, we have to go recharge.
Yeah, and usually after my lives, I'm just like, oh, like what? But that whole showing your work is so scary. It's so scary.
It's still scary. I did a reel today on Instagram of the piece I started this morning that is questionable. I'm still looking at it going, so the song I used with the reel is what's going on?
Oh, what's going on?
I don't have a clue yet. Yeah, so what's going on? Good old Marvin Gaye.
Yep. Okay, so Cindy Spatafor loves dogs and painting. So it was Cindy Spatafor. She's one of our sisters in our group.
Yes.
Thank you for giving us your name. And Liz loves you too. You know Liz.
I know Liz.
Okay, so then on the flip side of that, because we all have these struggles and we all, are faced with these road bumps and these fears, what has been the best part of opening yourself up to this community?
Being engaged and getting to know the community, I think. Just through the groups, different groups and stuff, to getting to know people, but then really coming down to your retreat this spring. What was it? May, yeah.
It felt like summer, but it
felt like summer. Yes, it was warm. But yeah, that was a big deal because you really got to meet all these people you've only been talking to. They've only been a face on the computer for so long, and they're real. And they think the same things you do, and they worry about the same things you do, and they enjoy the same things you do. So it was really enlightening, and that was wonderful. So
yeah. And wasn't it amazing how with many of the people who were there, it's like you didn't even miss a beat because you've seen and talked by typing to them so much that it was just the comfort level is huge, right?
Yeah, it was like you walk in immediately and go, hi.
Yeah. And that's something that like I would never several years ago put myself out there like that and done that. And I would probably drank too much wine before the event just to help me calm down and then been a total fool, right? But now it's like
you didn't drink wine before that? I'm pretty sure you drank wine before that retreat, but anyway.
No.
Okay.
No, but you know what I'm saying, just like maybe like just like have that liquid courage, but I didn't need that, and that's it's just the beauty of all of this is like we are already connected before we actually get to meet in person, and it's real. And some people think that it's so strange, but they are real connections. I mean,
and they're even stronger once it's over. So it's
we share tears, we share laughter, we support each other, and we help each other. And Cindy had a real big problem with Facebook. Do you want to tell everybody about that a little bit?
Well,
oh, and somebody asked what your business name is. You didn't share your Facebook business name.
I'm sorry. Cindy's Flipping with Color. How did I avoid that one? Cindy's Flipping with Color.
Yes, and if somebody can go to Facebook to Cindy's Flipping with Color and then copy her link and tag it here, I would appreciate it much.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Facebook debacle was like a lot of people have had, unfortunately, lately. But about a year ago, I got hacked somehow. I woke up one morning and somebody from Vietnam had my account. And so I couldn't get back on, and Facebook didn't really care. So I ended up creating a new account. So hence, we now have Abby Eklund, who is one of the poodles. So yeah, I've become her alias because I'm getting used to people calling me Abby now. But yeah, if you know the real me and you say Cindy, I know we're really friends.
I know. I see it all the time. I see people calling you Abby, and I'm just like, no, not Cindy. You have to know.
It irritated me at first, and then it was like, oh, give it up.
I know. I'm so defensive about it. I'm like, that's Cindy. That's Cindy. Come on, learn it. I love that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what is so you guys, Cindy is like a huge member of both of my groups, and she's super active, and I love that. And what like for anybody out there who's wanting to join into a group, a Facebook group or a community, what do you think is the best thing for them to do on those, in those groups?
Well, first, I think you have to find the group that fits you the best. And I have several groups that I belong to. And yours is the one that clicks the best for me. And that's the one I've been more engaged with. And that's the secret, is getting engaged once you're on there and talk to everybody and ask for help and, have conversations with people about what's going on and different things like that. So become friends with them. I mean, it's a community. It really is. So just get in there and talk.
Yeah. I love that. And I agree. And I mean, there are groups where I'm more voyeuristic, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's because I'm not, maybe I just want the content and I don't feel like connected with the people in those groups.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm more voyeuristic. It's not as enjoyable and not as, for me, long lasting. Like I'll usually not be there very long,
right?
If I'm just watching and not engaging.
Mm-hmm. Part of that is you invite the engagement, I think, and part of it too is this group is a little bit smaller than most groups are. Yeah. So it's still a good size group, but it's small enough to feel like you can become friends with people.
Yes. Sheila says, this community is like summer camp as a kid, making friends for life, enjoying new things.
Exactly. A great way to put it.
I love that. Well, I think of you as a friend forever, and you guys, when the few women come on here that were with me from the very beginning of when I started, and that are still here, I get very emotional because one, we've grown together. We've all grown together. Two, I started my group with 12 people and not knowing what I was doing. And I'm just so thankful for you and, those fabulous few who kind of came and stood with me and taught me, really taught me how to do what I'm doing now, and taught me that what gets advertised out there is the tutorials and all that, but I didn't know when I started, Cindy, and that it was about the community. And you're one of the people who made me understand that, because this sweet lady was just so nice to me and like befriending me in my group. And you're one of the reasons why I know that now, that it's about the connections.
Mm-hmm. It really is. Yeah, because I started out taking classes from you, and that's one thing. But no, the minute you said you were doing a group, I was on board.
And I love you for that. Okay.
Okay, get the Kleenexes out.
I'm too emotional. So, okay, so I'm going to do a little plea, and Facebook doesn't necessarily like this when we do this, but this is because Cindy lost so much of her following and all that. So, if you all could, if you're not already on her page, please go and do the Facebook things that will help her. Okay. Thank you, Robert. And also, if you can find it in your heart to send this out onto your business pages or your personal pages or whatever, because the more people that do that and see that, I want to see Cindy, grow and well, I've seen you grow a lot, right? But I want to see you kind of continue to flourish and find new people,
Thank you. Yeah, because I had about 1,300 followers at least before the event, and now I've got, I think, 300 to 400. So it made
and that's not nice. That's just not nice. We tried to get those back, but it's just really hard because it takes. I mean, you were working on that for 4 years or so, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah. So I want you to all do that. Okay. Do you have? Oh, show us what's behind you.
Yes.
Yes. So pretty.
It's a Kara doodle piece. Kara doodle piece. From your Dots, Doodles, and Daisies class. Love it.
It's so pretty.
And I never thought that's one thing is I never can do flowers. And you paint flowers all the time. And the very first class I took from you was flowers. And I have it hanging inside my door to remind me that was my first canvas. And it pretty much stinks. But I really got a kick out of doing this one because I actually made flowers. They look good. Where is it? This way? This way. That one. Look at the orange flower.
Yes. I love it. I love the Dots, Doodles, and Daisies. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. I just got sidetracked with that. Oh, so one thing that Cindy has done that I think is the most, well, you do a lot of cool things with IOD. You really, with the IOD stuff, but your violin.
Yes, my violin. Yes, I made a violin early on with some of the clay molds and painted it black. And well, hold on. It might be here.
It is absolutely stunning. I love it. And she has oh my gosh, look at it. Do you play it?
No. Oh. No, in fact, it has something in it that rattles. I'm not sure. It's gorgeous, but it was fun to do. Yeah. It was really fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's really stunning. Do you have anything else you'd like to say before I do your rapid fire questions?
Oh, no, the sun's coming in the window now, though. So
you're getting you have a good glow.
Yeah. Okay. No, go ahead. We're going to rapid fire without Myra.
I know she's not feeling very well today, and she loves you so much, and she was sad.
Oh, and I love her too.
Oh wait, do you have Poncho?
Maybe.
So you guys, show them Poncho. So Poncho is a little painting that Monica Mercer did. Ooh. And Myra at the retreat bought it, and Myra put together a travel kit for Poncho. And Poncho is traveling. And Monica's on here. She's like, "Go, Poncho!" Poncho is traveling around the Color Me Creative Artists in the Making group. So Cindy gets to keep Poncho. How long are you supposed to keep him?
I don't know. He's about ready to take flight again, I think.
Okay. Oh, his name is Judgy Poncho. That's right.
Judgy Poncho. And he is.
He's a little turd, right? Mm-hmm. And he has a journal. And so you write in the journal, you take photos with him and post them on Facebook or in our group or what have you. and then he moves on to the next person. So it's just kind of a fun thing that we're doing in the group.
Yeah.
Thanks to Myra's craziness. All right, sister. I love you much. But here's the questions. You ready?
I think so.
Okay, the last one's a doozy. Mountains or beach?
Beach. I'm scared of heights.
Oh. Dogs or cat?
Dogs.
Your favorite color?
Blue.
Favorite food?
Oh, chocolate.
Favorite place?
Oh, Sedona.
Ooh. Okay, who's the best hugger?
You. True. I just washed by you in a hug.
On the last day of the retreat, I jumped on her. And we have I don't know, somebody took a picture of it.
There's a picture of it. It exists, yes.
It was funny. Anyways. Okay. Well, thank you for coming. Hopefully, I think somebody posted your link. If not, go ahead and post it after we're done.
Okay.
And
feel free to follow me on Instagram too. I'm trying to get it going. That's my new thing.
Instagram is also Cindy's Flipping with Color?
Yes.
Okay. So Instagram, let's get that going. Let's get the Facebook up and YouTube. She's like a jack of all trades in the social media world.
Yeah, I think I have one whole video on YouTube. So yeah, get over there and like it before I'm popular.
It's the before you get lost in all the it's the violin video. You have a couple.
Yes, it is.
You have more than one, I think, right?
I don't know.
Oh, well, you had some on the DIY page.
Yeah.
So, and Cindy's a DIY retailer, a Daydream Nation retailer.
Daydream Apothecary, yeah, with the neons, recycled tissue papers, and IOD.
And IOD and brushes?
Not yet. I have some Pixie, but I'm sold out. So.
Okay. All righty.
Yeah. My booth is full. I can't have more than that.
Yeah, no, I understand because I just downsized. So, well, thank you, my love.
Thank you. This was great.
I love you bunches.
Love you bunches too.
And thank you
everyone out there.
Yes, thank you everybody for coming on here and showing where you're getting lots of hearts. If I look over here, I see the Facebook getting lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of hearts. We like that. We like the hearts. Wait, where's my heart?
Send them back. Yeah. Send them back.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
Thanks, honey. Have a great evening. Okay. It was fun.
It was black. Thanks.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.